Welcome back to this week's JackSucksAtStuff Reddit video. I missed last week's video because I was on holiday in the Netherlands, so I'm expecting to catch up on lots of great posts. I'm sure I won't be disappointed. We are, of course, back on the subreddit. The link is in the description if you'd like to join. Jack, I know you love some fancy graphs and data. That I do. So I create a full database of every word you've said in the entire Reddit series. Okay, over 250 plus episodes you've managed. I mean, I think there's over 350 episodes, but maybe I've done 250 on JackSucksAtStuff. We've spoken almost 1 million words, which is crazy, and I've managed to say 17,000 unique words, which kind of shows you how many repeat words I've said. 17,000 unique ones is quite interesting, though, with your own name being the most common one. Yikes. Don't say yikes like that's a bad thing. You literally put my name at the start of this post, and that's why I say it so much, is because most people start their posts with the word Jack because they are addressing me. And then here it is, my most used words. Apparently, O is second. I guess that's because I'm like, oh yeah, that reminds me of blah blah blah, or oh ho 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 at the start of certain videos. Yes, their channel is particularly high. Videos button, okay. Stuff, okay. Oh, I'm saying okay again. That makes sense. Looks nice. Subscribers, views, thank pretty. Obviously, I think this has gotten rid of, like, I and the, that sort of stuff. I can't believe Pretty Woman Kitchen's been said so much that it's popped up here. Becky's made the list. That's nice. But one video was special where you said your own name 95 times in under 27 minutes. That's once every 16 seconds. How did I manage that? What was going on in that video? You also said some impressive words, with the longest word being 16 letters long, which includes disproportionate, misunderstanding, counterclockwise, and mispronunciation. Come on, Jack, say a longer word now. Alright, we need an official new longest word said in the Reddit series. Pseudo-hypothyroidism. Medical term, there you go. I've even created a website for all of you to play around with. Go have fun and give me ideas for the next Jack data analysis. Oh my god, look at this. I've got a little head floating around. Type a word and see how often Jack has said it. That is an incredible idea. Poop. Let's go with that one. 21 times. This is amazing. He. Let's try that. 4,000 times. Okay. Haha. Can that come up? 30 times. Okay. YouTube. 3,000 times. Success. 219 times. Pigeon. That's got to be 54 times. Oh, this is an unbelievable little website. Neither Mastodon 602. Thanks for this. This is epic. Every don't subscribe video's length in a bar chart. And there's no data because there's no videos, so it's like a funny joke. Right, I found it. I found the Big Daddy bus. Wow, now that's the dream stumbling upon that little fella. Look at that. That's a Big Daddy, to be fair. That's a double-decker boy. Jack loves a Tesco. Whoa, it's the lady that recognized me in Tesco. And she told her dad and called me the geography video man. I bumped into Jack at Tesco today. Didn't want to keep him from his weekly shop, so just a quick hello. Told him how much me and my family watch his videos, especially the geography ones, snapped a photo and wished him a good day. Should have wished him a good tidings, but I panicked. Can confirm Jack loves a Tesco and that he is crouching in the photo because I am 5'2". Yeah, this is just a few days ago. She was really nice. Jack in the wild getting a meal deal. That's a good Q&A question, but alas, I believe he was just getting veggies and cupboard food. Yeah, I was getting a weekly shop. I like to order online, but you can't use your Tesco Club Card plus 10% discount if you order online, so you have to go in store. So I have to do that twice a month. I must have looked so unbelievably healthy to you because I'd only done the veggies by this point in time. But anyway, Rachel, very nice to meet you, and I hope your husband is feeling better. A message to Jack. Hi, Jack. While you've been on holiday, me and my best men have been at war. Oh no, it's this. The guy whose comment I deleted a few weeks ago. You thought you could delete the top comment posted on January the 27th, 2022 and get away with it, but you thought wrong. What is going on? See these comments behind me? Oh no. What is happening here? This is a taste of the destruction we have caused, alright? Your entire community has come together against you. Even Freddy supports us, not Freddy the Pebble. So, Jack, let's start over. Only this time the tables have turned. The same trade as before, but this time the roles reversed. I received the ability to change your pinned comment on the same video. Right, okay. You receive uncancellation, forgiveness, maybe a title for the Reddit video. Have this blurred as per usual, Kai. Let's just keep the battle coming for a bit. Maybe next week you can change my comment. I did it, guys. Oh my god, you sat where I sat. Fantastic. Congratulations. Where's the mini four in a row, though? I'm just saying. I wonder if that's the exact same seat. It does look like it could be. You might be one over, though. I feel I've got a bit more of an angle. I'm not gonna lie. I can already hear the good tidings from Jack. I can also hear him complaining about how he didn't bring Connect 4. go back there, bring Connect 4, then we'll talk about a good tidings, alright? So we know about Jack humping plant number 1 and number 2, right? Yep, cool. But what about Jack humping plant number 3? Yeah, I know. Okay, this has been pointed out before. I've done it 3 times in total, and annoyingly, the 3rd time was at the start of the Don't Subscribe series. That's literally about 5 seconds in. What was going on there? Imagine Mr. Beast clicking this video being like, oh, I'm curious what he ended up doing, and then within about 4 seconds, I'm humping a plant. It's shocking I haven't really heard from him that much since. I attempted to get rid of Jack's chin from the photos on his new vid. Okay, brilliant. But yeah, that's right. Since the last Reddit video, I released my London video, and the comments are overwhelmingly positive. A lot of people are saying that it's like their new favorite Jack Sucks Alive video. It's their new comfort video, which is so nice to hear. Obviously, it's so different to what my channel's kind of built on that it's not got crazy views yet, but I'm really praying that it finds its way into the algorithm because I think it's a really nice video. So go give it some support. Click that like button. It'd really make me happy. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's see me with no chin because it does just absolutely wormify me. It's annoyingly easy to wormify me. That's what I'm kind of learning. Oh, I don't like this at all. Stop. This is horrible. Yeah, that's not a great one. I'm looking pretty wormy there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yep, great. Yeah, that one, I mean, it just slides straight down. You would never think that I had a chin. Oh, and that one as well. Oh, this is awful. And this one, I think, is like barely edited. That's the worst part about it. I get it. You've removed my chin. Okay. I'm sorry, Jack. I found this meme and I had to post it. It's been marked as not safe for work, so let's all brace ourselves. Oh. All right, excellent. Thank you. What are you after from me there? What do you want me to say? Beware of false information on the subreddit. Jack is not Pretty Woman Kitchen. Yeah, of course. Jack, 4th of July is in a month, so what recipe will you make this time? Yeah, it's nothing to do with me. I've actually heard that Pretty Woman Kitchen's not really feeling it this July, and she kind of just likes how special the Beans on Toast video was, and she doesn't want to just whack something else out. That's what she's telling me anyway. That's the word on the street. Met Jack at TwitchCon! I look a bit sad and disappointed in this photo. I promise I was perfectly happy to take this picture. I was maybe just a bit tired because I had quite the holiday. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever been to TwitchCon. I mean, I'm pretty indifferent on the event itself, but I had a really nice time outside of the event, just like getting to meet people, which I think is why people go anyway. It was so nice getting to go to another country with Becky because we've not done that together for literally years. We visited Amsterdam and Rotterdam. There's a few pictures here that you can have a look at. There's more on my Instagram. But yeah, it was a very fun trip, and I think I'll be going back to the Netherlands because it was great. As requested, my mom has signed the Jack Sucks at Wigs play button. Repost because no Reddit video last week. Okay, I am very excited about this, but I am not going to watch this in this video because I think this deserves a dedicated Thursday video. We've got to try and trade the Jack Sucks at Wigs play button, haven't we? Should Rob hire this thumbnail designer? Please read the whole message. Hi, Rob. Great start. I've been following your content for a while and it's amazing, but if you really want to grow your channel, I think a little upgrade could help. And then they're advertising thumbnails. So obviously this is like copy and pasted because they've called me Rob by mistake. Do you know what? I get so many emails from people like saying they'll make better thumbnails for me. They don't attach any examples and it drives me mental. Even though I'm quite happy making my own thumbnails and I think I'm fine at it, I would be open to someone else giving it a go because hey, maybe they can improve things and it might really help my views and stuff. But most people just say they can make a better thumbnail, but they don't provide any evidence of it, and I'm fine though, forget it. What? What is this? I said cheers bud during my high school commencement speech. Oh, this is unbelievable. So earlier in the month we had cheers bud said on national television, which is pretty epic, and now we've got this.
Stay out late. Go out on a Tuesday with your friends when you have a paper due Wednesday. Spend money you don't have. The work never ends, but college does. This applies not just to college, but to our youth. This is a surreal moment for all of us, and everyone in the crowd remembers when they were here. Enjoy this moment in the coming years. Thank you. Cheers, bud.
The crowd went wild for it as well. He just slipped it in there at the end. This guy knows he's definitely a JackSucksAtStuff Reddit viewer. Cheers, bud. Where is Cheers, bud guy? He's out there somewhere, blissfully unaware of the legacy he has created. This is amazing. And congratulations on commencing high school. I don't really know what that means. It sounds American. Oh, God. Important announcement. We are going to war. Dear JackSucksAtLife community, I need your help. So this is older than the previous post. Jack Sucks at deleting comments isn't making a Reddit video this week. Okay. We have an entire week and a half to carry out our tag, longer than usual. Please try and change your profile picture to this. Make a new comment or edit an old popular comment to make Jack look bad. Alright, well, if I see enough of the army turd boys in the comments of this video, then I will stand down and I will edit my comment to something of your choice. Vote for the best Jack Sucks at Life Reddit Grand Final. Who was it between then? Pineapple on Pizza, Freddy the Pebble, Revive the Reddit, and Straight Boy. Okay, here we go, so we can find out what happens. So, Straight Boy won by 2 votes. Wow, that is intense. Okay, so Freddy the Pebble won versus Pineapple on Pizza, Revive the Reddit won over Straight Boy. Grand Final was Revive the Reddit versus Freddy the Pebble, and the winner was... Oh, we don't know! 200 comments. It looks like Revive the Reddit's taken this one. I guess they created a few more kind of well-known posts. No offense, Freddy. If it was me, I'd give it to Straight Boy 69420. This can't be real. Well, yeah, of course, never, yeah. Poor Jack. Alright, this was posted on my friend Crowny's Instagram story. Thank you everyone for coming to the Jack Sucks at Life meet and greet. So this was just me sitting in the shade because I get a bit warm. But he put little funny captions so that, you know, it'd be like no one showed up to my meet and greet. Ha ha ha. I was like, that's funny. I'll repost that on my story. Nobody understood that it was a joke. It was 50% people just feeling bad for me that no one turned up to my meet and greet. And the other 50% were people that were at TwitchCon wanting to come to me meet and greet and asking where it was and what time. It was a joke. It's just me sat in some shade, man. Why did no one get the joke? I just look like a loser on my own Instagram story. Oh, what? It got posted on JackSucksAtStuff community tab. Admit you're Pretty Woman Kitchen or draw 25. What a weird thing to say. Found Jack running away from the cops. What? I mean, why does that look like me? Am I associated with something, or is something going to happen that's going to make you think it's me? It's just a guy on a scooter. Why do you think it's me? But it does look like me. It does kind of look like Jack, similar built and all. It does, but like surely anyone from that distance could look like me. It's literally so far away, but that legit could be me. I'm so sorry, Kai. What is this?
Hi, I am an editor.
Oh, I think he signed up for Cameo, didn't he? So
Only an editor. I also live in Jack's basement, and I am making another channel for him. Please help me. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. I hate the skibbity toilets.
I'm not watching this for a minute and 9 seconds. Only Jack knows the context of this image. I mean, I'll be honest, there's not really much to break down here. So this was back at the 2019 Insomnia, the one where Tommy Innit came to my meet and greet. I think we're in Scott Major's hotel room. I think he got a free Easter egg from Microsoft. They didn't give me one, but I did put the box on my head. Now, I can't confirm this, as I don't remember, but knowing me, I assume I immediately quoted Donna Noble has left the library as a reference to this scene in Doctor Who. Saw the Jack Sucks at Wigs play button, and I remembered I did the same with Mr. Beast a year ago. What? You just have Mr. Beast silver play button. How did that get approved by Society Awards? So you literally just typed the name in and they were like, yeah, why not? That's mad, you know. That's probably worth something. You could sell that to somebody. This was a couple of years ago. I'd be trying to get my hands on it. All right, someone is calling out Photoshop, but they said they'll upload a video. And here it is. There's the proof. Yeah, that looks pretty legit to me. I often forget that I just have Mr. Beast's diamond play button, like, actually signed by him as well. It's just sat up there. It feels weird now that the play button videos have kind of ended and they're just kind of a fixed point. It's like, what do I do with all this stuff? There are some actual, like, incredible items in terms of YouTube history behind me, and they're just kind of sat there. I need to make a museum or something, right? Jack should do a Connect 4 video. Oh. Alright, so I took Travel Connect 4 with me to the Netherlands. I won 9 games in a row against 5 different people. And then me and SB737 had a very intense 1v1 as he was claiming he was like some kind of expert. He played valiantly, but I did take the win in the end. It was very intense. So currently I've won the last 10 games of 4 in a row, so I must be pretty good. Will and he did a video years ago, 1v1 on a bunch of YouTubers, and maybe I should reach out to him and we just do a little 1v1 on Connect 4. The fitness challenges really made Jack buff. I was just going to comment that. He looks so buffed out compared to 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, so I am definitely way stronger than I was 4 years ago, but this angle has done me well. SB's got much bigger muscles than me, but because my forearm was close to the camera, I look so much bigger. And Becky took the photo. She knew what was happening. She just let it happen. So SB was doubly annoyed. It was fantastic. What Jack Sucks at Life fans do when the new video is out. Thoughts on new video, I'm assuming, is what you're going to say. What did you guys think of the new video? It's a guaranteed upvote. Oh my god, this is iconic. I'm glad this came up. Easy way to use Jack's outro. So for context, go to my first YouTube channel, Sam Smells of Apricots. If you take a look, the very first video on this channel, uploaded 13 years ago, was Wheezy Waiter outro. Now, Wheezy Waiter is a YouTuber, and I watched him a lot in this point in time. And he did a competition where he asked people to make him a new outro. And I gave it a go, and still to this day, it's my first video. Now, he never ever used it. He picked something way better. But now, well over a decade later, this clip has emerged, and I was very excited when I watched this.
But YouTuber JackSucksAtStuff, who has become an incredibly successful YouTuber, called me out for not picking his outro, and he showed it to people recently. And I deeply apologize, Jack. Here's your time to shine. Here's his outro. Thank you for watching.
He used it! 13 years later, he actually used my outro. What a special moment that is for 13-year-old Jack. That's really cute. Thank you, Craig. And thank you to his editor who forwarded the recent clip to him as well. YouTube changed Jack's people mentioned photo. Okay, well, that's much better than the old one. Who controls this? Does it just happen automatically? Is this what shows up when you Google me now? No, it isn't. It's these three, apparently. I mean, these aren't great photos. So Jack couldn't remember the video that was under 1 minute on Jack Sucks at Life. Ah, you found it. I hit my girlfriend's sister's car with a golf club. So yeah, that did happen. We were messing about with some golf clubs. I accidentally let go after my swing and it flew literally like, I would assume about 1,000 meters into the air if I had to put an estimate on it. And then we watched it hurtling down and alas, it landed right on top of Becky's sister's car and cracked the windscreen. And we were on a little holiday at the time, so we then could not drive back for another couple of days while it got fixed. It was a bit of a nightmare, but I sorted it out. What did you guys think of Jack's new video? I thought it was quite different and cool. I really enjoyed it. Personally, I think it's the best of the walking series. Going around London is such a smart idea, and even though he was by himself, he still had fun with it. Yeah, some people thought Becky was missed, so I mean, if I do anything like that again, like in Rome, for example, Becky will come along and, you know, she can help film it and stuff, and it'll look even prettier. I love the little facts at each landmark. Yeah, I didn't want people to watch this and think it was like a fitness video. I wanted it to feel like a tourism video, to be honest. So that's why I was heavily throwing in London facts throughout. I just think that makes it quite a bit more interesting. I think it's one of his best. I found it really chill and enjoyable. Same. Personally, I think his new type of videos are taking a turn for the better. In my opinion, they're definitely better than the play button vids. Very nice to hear. As someone who doesn't live in London or even in the UK, it was really interesting seeing what the city had to offer, plus all the funny things Jack came across made the video really wholesome. Quite enjoyed it. The Shrek toilet part gave me a good chuckle. Yeah, was I in the wrong there for the Shrek photo booth? Was that like incredibly obvious to everyone other than me? Because Becky thought I was an idiot when she watched it back. Please discuss in the comments or on the Reddit. Overall, I liked it, but I thought it was too fast-paced. Wish he would have taken more time to showcase the places he went to. I suppose I could have done a little bit more detail. I was, to be honest, quite happy with the pacing. You know, it was 18 minutes, so it wasn't a short video, but I feel like it kept your interest. Analytics of the video are pretty good. Like, once people click off that are only interested in, you know, play button videos or whatever, I managed to keep everyone else quite consistent for a long time. Like, normally you would see a steeper drop-off. I'm pretty happy sticking from, like, 50 to 40% in an 18-minute upload. So I'm really crossing my fingers that YouTube sees this and then starts recommending it to the right type of person. But yeah, unsurprisingly right now, a lower click-through rate from regular channel viewers. This is totally to be expected and just something I need to kind of get used to for a little while I'm experimenting with videos. But I'm hoping that once I have a bit of a backlog of this kind of thing, Jack Sucks at Life will end up in the right spot in the algorithm and it'll start kind of picking back up again. But I feel very lucky that I'm in a position where I can like afford to experiment and focus on creating videos that I'm finding more fulfilling, even though I know for a while I won't perform as well. So that's why I'm very grateful that I've got JackSucksAtStuff and particularly JackSucksAtGeography that are just quite nicely consistent. This is my favorite of what I'd call the new era of videos so far, which started with the push-ups video. I personally just loved seeing Jack's personality throughout, as well as being a great informative video about London. Definitely top 5 Jack Sucks Live videos for me. It's definitely one of my favorites as well. I really appreciate like the nice comments. Old Reddit picture from 5 years ago that I had on my phone. Ooh, we only have 47,000 members and we've got a fan art profile picture. I don't remember that. I think for a period of time, we'd update the profile picture with different fan art. But now I don't get any fan art, so can't do that anymore, can we? Oh well. Jack with Mini Mooka and SB737, 2025 versus 2018. So this is the 2018 one. Do you know what? I love a little photo recreation. We put so much effort into, like, lining everything up. We spent, like, 15 minutes on it. But yeah, there we go. You can see, I think everybody definitely looks better than 7 years ago. I'm pretty ill looking. I used to be so pale and thin, and I'm much happier with how much healthier I am these days. And yeah, Mini and SB are both looking so much better as well. Jack is the only one among the three who isn't able to grow any facial hair. I mean, do we have to point that out? I do have a weirdly low amount of facial hair. I'm 30 next year. You know, I'm not saying I'm, like, self-conscious about it. It would be nice to be able to grow a little bit of stubble. And it is weird how little stubble I can grow. I've had, like, a testosterone test. Everything's normal, but it must just be a genetics thing. I don't know. Disappointed KSI template in use. Oh, very nice. 2,000 upvotes. Oh, this is great. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm sorry, grilling? You know, I don't think this is the first time this has happened. My recent stuff video has been seen as grilling and more within YouTube's algorithm. As in, like, what, like a barbecue type stuff. That's definitely happened before. That's in my brain. What is it? Is it something in my tags or something? This is clearly the more. Yeah, I understand, but it's the second time this happened, and I don't think it's the same user. Why am I popping up in the grilling section? Meeting Jack. Oh, I remember this. You caught me right before going to the airport. Some of the Minecraft YouTubers at TwitchCon organized a football game, so I went to spectate and take photos for them. I met Jack this weekend during TwitchCon, saw him taking pictures at the Fulham football game. Was great to see him and Becky. SB literally just released a video about it, actually. Let's see what he had to say about me.
Absolutely not happy with that. And at this point, JackSucksAtLife was also there, and he was actually there taking pictures of the things he did. He did a lot of good photography. He took this picture when they're all celebrating of me. And as you can see, I am not happy. Hands are on the hips. They're all celebrating. But don't you worry. It was only the first goal. The match wasn't over. And I was going to have my revenge.
I love how intense SB's videos are. Look at this picture I got of him. Determination or what? Did anybody else really like to look through the subreddit, but know they're going to spoil the Reddit video for themselves? I suppose it doesn't really spoil it because you don't get my reaction until the video, and I guess that's maybe the more interesting bit. But either way, what's this photo? So this was right after I got the diamond play button, and the video was sponsored by Honey. So within the Honey integration, I had this cushion made. And I got a little discount from Honey on it. I think I sold this cushion on eBay, didn't I, in a later video. It's got to be out there somewhere. Please, if you have this cushion, because I signed it, so we'll know it's the one. Please post a picture on the subreddit. I'd love to see it again. It's been a month. What are your niche questions for Jack? People just can't get enough of the niche questions. I'll answer 3, and no more, no less. Does Becky like your haircut? Well, I literally just cut it about an hour ago, so it's in its hasty phase. I always feel like it looks worse on camera than it does in real life. I think it's because of the bright lights, like, make these bits look not great. Becky said it looked good, though, so there you go. Will there ever be another video with Kai? Absolutely, of course there will. We were meant to do another geography video, to be honest, but I just forgot, so I'll get on that. What's the best deal you've got on a play button, in your opinion? Ooh. Well, I would say worst deal I got was the Mr. Beast diamond play button. I've spent a stupid amount of money on that looking back, and I've not in any way earned the money back. But hey, I guess maybe I could sell it in the future, and then it might make more sense. Best deal I got? I suppose you could say the 100 mil award, because I also spent, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars on that. But maybe there would have been a richer YouTuber out there that would have spent double or triple, potentially. I guess possibly not, given the fact that nobody has offered me anything crazy. But yeah, I think we came up with a price that was fair for me and for Lizard Lava too. Who cooks the most, you or Becky? So for a while we were alternating every day. So if I cooked, Becky would wash up and vice versa. But then we realized that I much prefer to wash up than cook, and she much prefers to cook than wash up. So I probably do 90% washing up, and she does 90% of the cooking at this point. Did Jack forget to set the thumbnail for this video? No, so I asked my community members, by the way, if you would like to become a community member and get loads of custom emojis next to your name and access to them in the comments, then it's only £1.99 per month. Wow, that's amazing value. Just click that join button. I asked my community members what kind of stuff they wanted to see on JackSucksAtStuff, and a lot of people were after that kind of 2019 JackSucksAtLife era content. content, which is why I recreated a video I did back in 2019. And you can see in the original, I also had like an ugly, messy thumbnail. Now, sadly, the video hasn't actually done that great. 45,000 views in 8 days, which is a shame. I thought more people would find that kind of thing funny. But I think JackSucksAtStuff is in a little bit of a weird spot right now, because I'm not gonna lie, the views are overall going down. Like, it's quite tricky for this channel to get over 100,000 views on a video now, whereas for a while that was like pretty consistent. So I think if I want this channel to keep going long term, I need to sort of mix it up what I'm doing on here. I love doing the Reddit videos every single Tuesday, so that's not going to change. But maybe while I try and figure things out, there might be less Thursday videos, because I kind of losing money on them, you know? Because I want to make sure my editors are paid a fair wage, but if a video only gets 45,000 views, I'm losing money there. Fortunately, it's not something to be stressed about, because the geography channel is doing consistently really nicely, so maybe I'll just put a little bit more time into that, and I could release extra videos there instead. And obviously, financially, I've saved about 90% of everything I've earned over the last decade. So I have a nice amount of money privately outside of what I'm currently still earning. What should I name my dog? Please come up with a Jack reference that I could come up to name my new dog after. That is an adorable little dog. Vikram! He does look like a Vikram, to be fair. Nora from Bloody Nora. Do you know what? Just name your dog something that you think will be good. Don't worry about the reference. Maybe you could give them a Jack Sucks at Life reference for a middle name. I think that's always a nice idea. What is your favorite Jack drawing? Okay, we've got my turtles that I did for Team C's. We have got... Oh, I showed off that parrot in a recent video, didn't I? Yeah, I do quite like the parrot. It's quite nice. Oh, the Cornelius drawing. How could you forget the Team Trees one? Yeah, that one's quite cute, to be fair. Jack in the pool hand-drawn card. Absolutely the best drawing. Still out there, by the way. And that does remind me, actually. I reached out to the guy who got the Beans on Toast card, asking if he'd like to trade my Duck Gang card. Yep, totally showed you that successfully. He said no. He wanted the Pretty Woman Kitchen card. He got it, so fair play. So if anyone does end up ever finding Jack in a pool, I'm not gonna lie, I may open my unpacked boxes because I really want to see if it's around. If anyone finds Jack in a pool, I'm willing to trade the Duck Gang. I'm just saying. But yeah, I should do more art. One of the things I was wanting to do this year was like set up a little art store where I actually sold prints, but it was just a random idea, something like a side goal that I had, and I would need to do a bit more practice and, you know, get a little bit better and more consistently good at art first. But I don't know, it could be something I do at some point in the future. OMG, guys, look at the striking similarity. Annoyingly, there is a striking similarity. Should Jack get a turd boy tattoo? I'm not gonna lie, it is still pretty weird for me to just randomly see a picture of me topless on the internet. That being said, if I was to get a tattoo, I do think the turd boy tee would be funny. Reddit series quiz. All right, before it was the Reddit, what was the series? I think I called them the community videos. Let's see. Oh, reacting to fan videos. Ah, you've really gone OG with that. Fair enough. Why did this girl crack an egg on her head while drinking lemon juice? Oh my god, you've gone like right to the beginning of the series back in 2018. I recognize her, but I can't remember the context. I think, was it just because she got in the video maybe? Because he liked one of her tweets. Like this tweet and I'll crack an egg on my head. Fair enough. Out of the first 50 of the Jack Sucks at Live Reddit videos, how many make references to Kai? Quite a few. Kai was a regular thumbnail and title guy back in the day. I'm gonna say 17 out of 50. It was only 6. If we looked at the first 100, I think it'd be much higher. Because to be fair, thinking back, I edited the community videos myself for like the first few months. And then when Kai took over, it really helped kind of develop the amount of content that I was able to make, because that became the perfect place for me to be like messing with Kai and asking him to swirl my face and track my finger. What's the significance of this meme? This is when I got the seasons wrong and it ended up creating the Jackapillar, right? Yep, there we go. According to the playlist, how many Reddit videos are there? Well, when Kai exports it, he always titles it Reddit 339 or whatever, so I think there's about 342. Oh, so I guess this is actually the 342nd, right? What is the second most upvoted post? Oh, so most upvoted is Lizard Lava and the 100 mil award. Second most upvoted, I think, is the one where it's like trying to get 10k upvotes and I'll make my hair pink. Yeah, there we go. We know our stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check the question. Okay, I would have said about that. I did pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Jack should do a video playing Temple Run 13 years later. Would that be that good? Would anybody watch that? He did it! Oh, this is actually exciting, you know? So I got the bus to the airport before my trip, and I saw the perfect opportunity. So this was whacked on my Instagram story. Cheers, bud. I said cheers, bud. I actually cheers butted a bus driver. You're welcome, everyone. That's another promise officially ticked off. I'm just saying. This might be my new favorite photo of Jack. It's just me in a giant clog. Don't worry about it. This is at Schiphol Airport, by the way. So if you ever are in the area and you want to recreate it, just look out for the clog. How did Jack forget that Which of My Subscribers has the most subscribers series? How did I forget that Which of My Subscribers has the most subscribers series? That is one of my classics. That's like one of my big series. But yeah, I accidentally forgot that one. Sorry. I don't really have an excuse. I met Jack at TwitchCon Rotterdam. Yes, great to meet you, Luke. We bonded quite a bit more later in the evening, but we'll keep that between you and me. JackSucksAtStuff May recap. I'm doing this because Reddit Reviver hasn't. Yeah, go on then. So we posted 9 videos. That's nice and consistent, but apparently one less than April. Sorry about that, guys. One stood out, and it was the no title video with 137,000 views. You finished April with 1.86 million subscribers and gained less than 10,000. So we're still at 1,806,000. Yeah, cool. Guys, I know I'm probably about 27 minutes into this video, but please check you subscribed and click the button. It'd just be nice to get to 1.9. Not even aiming for 2 million anymore. Just 1.9 would be nice. We posted 2 shorts in May. Yeah, I'm trying to do less shorts because they were a little bit ineffective recently. And these are my 3 most viewed videos. Very nice. Your community mildly disliked this video. Didn't do as well as I was hoping, the BuzzFeed video. Estimated revenue, 3.46k. Am I at all close? Probably not that far off. Just remember Blonde Jack. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not a great look for me, that one, is it? I'm glad that this phase of my life only lasted about 12 minutes. I've just got to the bottom. It won't let me load anymore. Since I skipped last week, I sorted by top of the month. So that means hopefully nobody missed out on their post getting in the video. But sadly, I can't get lower than 69 upvotes because it won't load. So I guess on that note, it's time to end off the video. Hopefully you did enjoy this one. Sorry for no video last week, but hey, I whacked out a tier list instead, and of course we will be back to our regular programming going forward. Big shout out to all of my members who are dazzling past at the I was really trying to do that whole thing in one take. I was looking so good for a while. If you want to get your name in the Reddit video and get access to some custom emojis, there is a new one, guys, which I'd like you all to spam in the comments. Then click that join button, £1.99 a month, and you're supporting my editors. Everything that I earn there just goes to them. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you all later. Bye. See you guys. Bye. Catch you on the next one. Catch you on the flippity flop. Bye-bye. See you guys. Bye.